One of them, I was actually traveling. I was going to a convention, and then I think the convention was in Boston or something, but I was still using the dating app. So technically, I was swiping on people that I could only potentially meet for a weekend. But the weekend ended up being pretty busy. So even though I was texting this guy for like a day or two, couldn't really meet up. And he knew that I was only there for the weekend. So the night before my flight, he just texts me, "We fucking or what?"
For anyone who still wonders how all these wholesome looking girls, who always portrayed themselves as the reserved type, end up being huge slores with body counts, well, this is how they did it. They don't do it where they live. They travel around the world, whether it's for business or pleasure, and they have their line of guys stacked up for the weekend. That's how all these girls make it look like they have some pristine record, when it's far from it. They just don't do it in front of you. They do it in different towns and cities so no one will ever find out, or at least it's very unlikely. And then they can come back home or go back online and no one will be the wiser. And ever since Twitch decided to hack away people's revenue, more so than ever, all these wholesome streamers decided to do podcasts, which has really been great because they're dismantling the image that they built up for themselves and the pedestal that their tier 3 sims had put them on, because now everybody's realizing they're not so wholesome, and they never were. The image that they let you believe is finally crumbling, and hopefully this wakes a few guys up. Just because she doesn't have her chest out or stays away from any explicit topics doesn't mean they're not doing the exact same stuff as the ones who are. So make sure you're always vetting carefully and really listen to what they say, because the wholesome girl next door type is getting rarer and rarer by the day. On a side note to Pokemon's story, the reason she feels so comfortable sharing this is because it hides what she actually did while coming off as a tee-hee cutesy fun story. What she left out was all the guys she was talking to. She definitely got blasted out that weekend, but it wasn't by this guy. It just key jingles all the onus away from her onto him, and judging by the comments, it worked. These guys really need to get out of their own delusions, believing that these girls are still wholesome. They're telling you they're not, and until you decide to wake up, you'll continue to get exactly what you deserve.